At every legal brief, I have looked at every reasonable resource. I have consulted with colleagues. And unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that this is a clean transfer of power.
So this is legit?
It is rock solid.
Absolutely not. What about the company's shares?
Well, the controlling interest lies in the newly formed LLC. As I have stated, in the eyes of the state, according to what you have filed, Carter is the manager of the LLC that you formed. Sorry to say, but he calls the shots.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another bold and a beautiful recap and review. Well, what did you think of today's Cliffhanger Friday? I have to say it was definitely giving all the drama. We had the big showdown with Carter and the Forresters. Luna and Poppy had a little showdown, and Brooke was devastated when Hope told her that Carter filed the papers. There was a lot of good dialogue today, and we'll watch a few more clips, but let's first discuss this scene with Carter taking over Forrester Creations. Now, as you saw in the first clip, Justin told them that he conferred with colleagues, he checked his resources, and the LLC with Carter as manager is legit. He asked Steffy and Ridge, did they not see his name on the document as manager? They said yes, but they trusted Carter. He said, well, that was your first mistake. He said, what he did is not ethical, but it's not illegal either. Now, this seems, I know we're in soap world, and sometimes things aren't as they are in the real world. This does not seem right. It seems like they would have a case because it was shady how he did that. But right now they're going, and we know these things swing back and forth on soap operas. So Carter may take the helm and be in charge for right now, but I'm sure they're going to find a way out of this.
But the truth is, I'm an outsider. You look at me the same way you look at the Logans.
Oh my God. All right, that's enough. I'm finished. I don't want to see anymore. Go on, get out. Get out of the building. Go on.
I'm not leaving. I manage the LLC, so whether you like it or not, I'm in charge of Forrester Creations. And I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, wow. I'm not used to seeing Carter stand up for himself like that. So with the dramatic music and everybody bringing their A game with the acting, that was a great scene. I do like when Bold has business storylines. I would love the fashion wars again. That was always fun. I wish they would get a second fashion house. That's where I thought they were going with this storyline. I would have loved to see that, but it's nice to see the fashion houses going head to head. But this is interesting as well. So Carter did somewhat explain his reasoning to them. He said that you heard him say that he thinks they look at him like a Logan too. He feels that the Logans and other people in the company are not being treated fairly. He's tired of the Logan versus Forrester turf wars, and he feels like with him in charge, he can put an end to all of that. He confronted Steffy about firing Hope for personal reasons. Steffy said, you know I fired her because of the numbers. And Carter said, no, you know you didn't. I was like, oh my goodness, we're getting some war words here. Eric was upset, and he brought up that Carter betrayed him before with Quinn, which Eric and Ridge have both brought this up a lot recently. But hello, Ridge did the same thing. So Eric tries to throw Carter out of the building, tell him he's fired. He was like, no. Justin did say that because they asked about the shares. What about the shares in the company? He said that putting him as the manager of the LLC overrules that. So Carter has control of the company. He makes all the rules. He sets the agenda for the company. So when Jacqueline McInnes-Wood Steffy was interviewed about this storyline, she said that it will have a lot of twists and turns. So this is just the beginning of it. We know it's going to go back and forth. That's how they do things on Bold and the Beautiful. Drop them in the comments and let me know your speculations. How do you think they will go about getting the company back? And what was your thoughts on this episode today?
Now think about what it could have been like. It's probably best this didn't work out. You sure about that? I know that Carter would make the company more equitable and prosperous, only that's not what I was referring to, Mom. He filed the papers. What? Yeah, he's over there now, addressing Ridge and Steffy, maybe even Eric. Oh my God, Hope, what have you done? They're not going to take this sitting down. Well, they're going to have to, because they aren't in power anymore. Carter is in control of the company now.
I think Brooke was freaking out because she knows that this is probably going to be the end of the road for her and Ridge. So the point that she was trying to make to Hope was she thought that if Carter took over the company, it was going to cause a greater rift and war between the Forresters and Logans. And that's why she was saying it's probably for the best that this didn't happen. Hope feels that something needs to be done to make things more fair at the company, and she feels that Carter will be a better leader. So that's their impasse. I do wonder how this will shake up the relationship with Brooke and Hope. Now, the other thing is Carter made a point of saying he hopes that he does not lose his lead designer, and Eric and Ridge both laughed. So I wonder if they will both leave. And then the question is, where does Zende fit in all this? Because, Zende has actually kind of felt left out in the cold, too, with the whole Eric choosing RJ to help him design. And then he wanted to help Ridge design for Couture, and Ridge picked RJ. So I wonder where Zende is going to come down on this. I wonder where RJ is going to come down on this. So this is a story where they could pull everyone in, but Bold has a habit of not utilizing their cast the way that they could. So we'll see. Now, we also had Poppy going to see Luna, and they had some emotional scenes. Poppy still doesn't understand how Luna could do everything that she did and try to frame her for crimes that she committed. And she doesn't understand Luna's weird obsession with Bill. It does look like we're going to get more into her storyline next week. Now, at the end, Luna sent Bill another letter, and it does look like the letters are touching him. I don't know if he's falling for Luna, or is that he feels sympathy for her in a fatherly way. That's what we do not know as of yet. But at the end of today's episode, he did go to the jail to visit Luna. Now, Poppy made a big point of saying that Luna would be in jail forever and she would never get out. Luna had this weird sly smirk on her face when she said that. So it's another one of those never say never, famous last word situation, because I'm sure Bill is going to help her out. I don't have the spoilers, the daily spoilers for next week yet, but when I get those, I'll bring those to you sometime this weekend. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like the video, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts about today's episode in the comments. It was a juicy one, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Manager is the highest ranking person of an LLC, meaning Carter is in charge. Well, I'm not accepting that. So are you denying that these are your signatures?
Oh, well, no, but
Thank you. So Carter's name listed on the document. Yeah, we saw his name on there. He was a lawyer. He didn't think to question any further. Well, there's going to be something else we can do, right? Nothing more can be done. Trust me, I've checked. Furthermore, it has been filed correctly, and it is a lawful LLC of the state.
Oh, come on, Justin. This is a scam. This whole thing's a scam right there.
we signed it under false pretenses.
I'm afraid that's not the case. Justin, this was a trap. Was it ethical? Not in the least bit. Was it legal? Technically, yes.